All right, welcome to the podcast, Lendo Podcast. Inside the store. Today is a special day. This is a very, very special edition. I want to share with you a little story, a little experience, my NYC experience. I know a lot of us have actually gone through the school system, and then at the end of the day, they say we have to serve the fatherland, and some of us have, some of us are yet to, some of us are still in the school. So shout out to everybody that's trying to get through that system. First of all, what actually prompted this? I I was having like a discussion with one of my friends about girls and guys and how girls actually treat guys and how guys actually treat girls, like back and forth like that. So I now give him a gist, and I feel like I should actually give you the gist. But then because what actually happened or what actually transpired was during my service year. So in order to give you that gist, let me just rewind back and then explain to you. First of all, I don't like school. Yeah, I don't like school. Now my reason is I love knowledge. I just feel like the school system is something that needs to be reviewed, and that's just my reason. Now let me explain to you. School was hard for me. It was not fun. I didn't enjoy the process, but then I knew I actually had to go through it so that I could just escape the fact that there's a lot of people that actually see people like me, like my type, as a wayward, as people that actually constitute nuisance and people that are not just getting it. You know what I mean? So just to ride over that, I just needed to go to school and do all of those stuff, but I don't like it. I don't like it. I wish there was a way out. Maybe there's a way out. So now this is what happened. I didn't finish school at the time I thought I would finish, because I struggled in school. I struggled so hard. I was on my shit, just trying to pass and then to get done with it as soon as possible. But then we had issues here and there. It was like a strike. There was this and that. You know, school now, that type of stuff. So and it was after we finish like school. Like when I'm saying school, I mean like the tertiary school. I went to a polytechnic. First of all, I went to a polytechnic. That was not what I wanted. I wanted to go to a university, but then I didn't get admission. So um, I decided not to stay at home. Let me just go to a polytechnic. I went to the polytechnic. I thought it was going to be like, come on, ride on this guy. Shit was hard. Shit was hard. And I don't actually regret it, because actually I learned a great deal. And yeah, I don't know if it's ever going to be like harder than that, but then I'm glad I did. I'm not regretting anything. So guess what I'm just trying to say is I say it's easier now because you just finish school and then they actually mobilize you to go for NYC. When we finish, it took about 6 months to get to the camp. What were we doing? Like, first of all, we didn't finish in time. We wasted 1 year in school, and then we are done. Then we have to stay for another 6 months. So I was not excited about NYC. I was not. I took pictures. Like, yeah, I took pictures because at that time there was a senator. They say the guy no do NYC. So shit was popping up like that. So we were actually serving that time. So I took a lot of pictures. But then their pictures are just there. It's not something that I like to share. I just keep it for myself because I was not excited about the whole thing. I was annoyed. I was not happy. There was nothing I was doing. You couldn't do anything. You have to wait on anything you want to do. They will say, where is your NYC certificate? You have not served. You cannot get a job. You cannot even go further at, like the school and stuff like that. So we're just waiting. What we're doing, like for me, what I was doing was like making music and I was playing football. I was on the streets, man. Yeah, I was on the street. So fast forward to all this stuff. Then there was the time came for us to actually go to the camp, and there's this friend of mine. We went to the same school. He was in a different department, but then we were in the same like faculty. I don't know. Yeah, he was studying accountancy. I studied business administration and management. So we're quite close because we went to the same secondary school. He was my senior in secondary school, so we were kind of close like that. Aburu, his name is Aburu. So Abudu was older than me. Yeah, he's actually obviously older. But Abudu was kind of excited about the whole stuff. And then there was these guys from their own class, and then other guys that were in the same area. Time to go to the camp was they actually posted it to Gombe, and we stay in Bauchi, and it's like a 2 hours drive before we get to the camp. And they say we have to report in the camp on Wednesday, latest Thursday. So I said me, I was not going to camp on Wednesday. I will go on Thursday since there's the grace now. I'll go on Thursday. So they were pressing. Eventually we get like I think we went on Thursday, cool. I'm not very sure. So they wanted to go in the morning, like it's just 2 hours. It's just 2 hours to get to the camp. They wanted to go in the morning because one of us actually like uh one of us had a car, and then so we were actually going to like get fuel, and then all of us can actually go together. So they were pressing. I said, me, I'm not leaving this town before 5 in the evening. Yeah, it's just 2 hours now. I will just squeeze in tops 7 p.m. I'm there. So they left in the morning, like around 10. They left around 10, maybe before 10 even. I waited till about 4 p.m. Then I went to the park. And then before I was in Gombe, it was like almost 7. It was not 7, but it was almost 7. It was about to rain. Place was cloudy and all of that. And then when I get to the camp, okay, sorry, before we even get to all this, I have dreads that time. My dread was upcoming. And then a lot of people were telling me, you get dreads, you won't go NYC camp. They will show you, there are soldiers there. They will do this, they will do that. NYC officials, they would, I say, hey, I had plans to like cut my dreads, so because I don't really want attention. And I was not even excited about the whole thing. But this thing people are saying, I'm like, oh yeah, I will not cut the dread. Let me go and see what they will do to me. So I didn't cut my dreads. Boom, I landed at the camp. I was always wearing shorts. I mean, that's my thing now. Wear shirt and t-shirt, and then I have these big headphones that time. So I now step. I don't land. Everybody was just looking at me in camp. Well, who is this guy? Who is this guy? Waiting. What's all these things? Oh man. I land. I met Abutu and those other our guys. There were three. There was Abutu, there was Alfred, and then there was Mercy. All of us were in the same area. They were still on the queue. They came there about maybe 11 o'clock or 12. Me, I was there. I was there. I think 6:30 or so thereabout. They were in the camp. They didn't even get to do anything. So they were there waiting from from 12 till when I came there. They were so all of us were in the same level. Nobody registered it. Nobody did anything. I just got there. I'm like, when I see the line, I was just laughing. Abutu was regretting. You should have waited for me. I said, I told you now. All these things. So fast forward, we did everything and we get to settle. I was staying with Abutu. The upper bunk was Alfred. So all of us were together. Like in the same place, in the same room. They wasted my time throughout that 2 weeks. I think we stayed for 2 weeks, 2 days, thereabout. Yeah, about 17, 18 days. I'm not too sure like that. They wasted my time throughout. there was this guy that actually got on my nerves. It's a guy that I've met like from just being in the industry. He's in that place, and then there's these games they actually play in camp. So I play football, and one day I said, what is going to happen is I'm going to play for my platoon. Yeah, yeah, they put us like in different groups. They call it platoon, stuff like that. So I said I was going to play because we played the first match and we lost. And I feel like, these guys, they fuck up now. Me, I go fit, come do one kind Maradona type of stuff. So I train with them and they actually say, okay, I'm going to play and all of that. So we played the match that day. They are supposed to, there's this thing they do in the evening. This is social gathering and stuff. It was boring. Actually, it was I don't know. Maybe it was in our camp, Sha, because I've heard other people say their own was fun and they actually enjoyed. And maybe people from our camp actually enjoyed it too. But then me, my mind was not there. First of all, I was angry. I was not excited about the whole experience. I felt like it was not my time. My time don't pass. So all these things with these guys they do now just waste of time. Everything was not exciting at all. So this guy was there because they actually came for the social like gathering, which we were going to do in the evening, and then in the evening. But earlier on, we have to play like a football match. So I played the football match, and then I think I was good. Yeah, I was good. You know now. Yeah, so everybody actually noticed me. We have like a commentator. There's one guy like that actually holds the mic, one OBS guy. So the guy was running commentary and he was calling me the guy with the dreads, the guy with the dreads. All like that, like that, like that. So everybody attention was like on me because I had dreads. I was the only person that had dread that was playing. So I was people notice me easily. And then there's this guy that actually I've met before, and then the guy turned my guy. That he was supposed to come and MC like for that social gathering at night. So we know they even go that social gathering. I go just there with some guys. They just they chill. They gist about how these guys they waste our time for the camp. Then I heard the guy was just saying, the guy just started to hype me based on because in our camp there were artists, there were like people that were actually doing music. I know see for every camp they did. So some of them were coming to hustle slots to perform all those type of things. Oh man, then they realized me, I don't really give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You guys were wasting my time. And then this guy was actually feeling he was doing me a favor. Can you imagine? So he actually explained my profile to the people that were there. I did do show. Now me they do one mic stand. I'm an artist in Beehive. I have done this. I was because you could hear it from everywhere. So I was just somewhere like chilling with guys. Then Abutu and Alfred, they actually knew where I was hanging. Oh man. And then there's one other girl from my class, like from school, because we went to school, like she was my classmate. And she heard it like, these guys they started buzzing me. Even Alfred even came. I think we met accidentally and he saw me. They are calling you. They want you to go and perform. And the guy was saying I should just come to the stage. Hey, that's what did they do the thing? They make I just come stage. I was listening to the guys, but I didn't want the guys that we were just to even know, say, oh man, I do one or two, all those kind of things. I just they maintain, just the gist. Abutu now came. My guy, did they call you now? They won't make you go. Abutu just want make I perform, make we just turn superstar for NYC. For NYC camp. Oh man, nah, I was not just feeling it. And the guy, and I have the guy's number, and I think the guy has my number too. But while he saw me, I was playing. He didn't even even make an attempt to meet me before that evening. I don't think things are done like that. Even if you feel like you're going to do me a favor by like calling me to an NYC like gathering so I could actually perform and do like in front of people. I beg you go give me heads up. Me where I know they even wear complete with the whites, all the whites. It's either I don't have socks or I'm not wearing the shoe or something no correct. You could just say make I come out. I actually felt offended, so I didn't actually enjoy that thing. The next day, I actually called him and told him, "Guy, you know, try. They know they do things like that. Why you go just come? You go holler me now. Tell me, say, okay, guy, now me they run this thing. Even if you want make I come perform, at least let me know. You don't just call somebody unprepared and ask him to go out. You don't know my state of mind at that time. You don't know what I'm passing through. So fast forward, all those ones don't even matter. So now, so we did the camp. Then I was posted to like a secondary school for my primary assignment stuff. And then there's this guy who I have actually met in the camp before, like because he was rolling with a guy that I knew from home, yeah, from our neighborhood. And then the guy's name is Japheth. Now Japheth is a nice guy. Like he actually spotted me from all those things that were happening in the camp, from the ball, from me just coming there with the dreads, from me acting I know sign and all those stuffs. The guy was like, "Oh man, who be this guy? Who be this guy?" Like all those stuff. But then he was together with Slim, and Slim was my guy somehow. And Slim was this guy there area. This guy nah artist. Now all those now so did they do. So Jeff had problem. Like he was posted to the local government, and then when he got to the local government secretariat, they said there was no space. So what they have to do is the local government secretariat can actually post you to a school that was under the local government. So he was posted to our school, like the school where I was posted is like a secondary school in Oji. So Jeff now came to because the other core members that were actually posted to that same school that I was, oh man, will be my type of people. So everything was not just even, there was no sign that I was going to enjoy anything, because like three women, all of them, okay, two women and then a guy. The two women were married. The other guy no be my type of guy. The other guy no be my type of guy. So then I saw Jaff. And then when he came, I'm like, "Hey guy," because we have actually met in the camp and we've like we don't talk one or two like that. I'm like, "What are you doing here? The post you come here?" Jaff was like, he's trying to. Oh man, I put pressure. I said, "Guy, you guys stay here. Moke we go meet the principal." I just like try ginger and make, no matter what, make him just day. So eventually Jaff got to, like, they accepted him like in the school. So we started rolling with Jaff. Like the only fun I was having like is like to call Jaff like, "Oh guy, moke we go school now. We could just go from like just go do and then come back." I was not doing anything. I was just going to that PP and coming back, sleep the next morning. I'll just do the same thing. Nothing was fun for me. I didn't enjoy anything. Then there's this thing, Jav. Actually, now we're getting to the main story now. There's this place like that's very close to our schools, and like the same estate. There's a shop where they do masa. Now he used to call it Wena because in Kaduna he's Jaff. Mind you, Jaff is from Kaduna. He stays in Zaria. He went to school in Zaria ABU. So they actually call it Wena there, but here we call it Masa. So Jaff will always tell me, "Oh man, guy, moke we go chop Wena." Me, I don't even think people in Gombe can do nice Masa because I'm from Bauchi. The shit is here. So I'm like, "Kai, oh man, guy, which Masa they want to do for here we will never see for Mama Rabia place." So me, I just, "Oh my guy, all this your masa thing. Which better masa they here?" So I was always following him to go there. Jaff was a complete vibe. I actually enjoy him. Jaff had a friend, Josh. Sometimes Josh would live in PPA. Come, we could just gist this. It was fun for me at the PPA. But when I go home, nothing. And the next morning I did come out. So one day, me and Jaff had a girlfriend, Elizabeth. And she's from Gombe. And then we go the master spot that day. Well, we were there. There's a lady inside the shop. Only her was there. She looks worried. Me and Jaff, they just bunny, just like just babe, just like normal now. The way guys they do. So as we saw the girl, she was inside. It's like she was waiting for them to bring the masa for her. And we came and we stopped where they were actually frying it. And then we actually ordered for the masa. Then we went inside. I didn't know what she was actually waiting for like that, because they brought, we met her there, but they brought our own masa before they brought our own. Jav was a super customer there. So when they brought our own masa, we were inside. I don't know what happened there. Jav now started talking to the girl. They started talking normal. Like him been know her for a long time. Me, I was just there. Guy, what did happen? You just see strange Bunny, you could just start to talk to her just like that. From my mind, so many things were running through my mind. And get fine. Yeah, fine. So Jaff now started feeding the girl his masa. He was cutting and was giving the girl. And the girl was taking the masa. I'm like, hey. Which level? Which level? And I type on my phone, guy, how far? Which bunny be this? And I say, guy, look this picture, so that the girl no go code now. I just give the guy the phone. I'll actually type it in my notepad like that, and he saw it and he was like, now here I meet the girl, same way where you see her. And then he actually gave me my phone back. I'm like, what the fuck? Which kind pee with this? So I collect the phone. But Jaff's girlfriend Elizabeth was coming to the place, and then there was no way he could actually like be with the girl, because his girlfriend would actually like get his ass and he'll be busted at the end of the day. So he was just trying to like pass the girl to me, like making just pass the girl to me, made the girl no pass us by. And me, I was scared as fuck. Just like that, you just met a girl, and then you started talking to the girl, and then you started feeding the girl your masa, and then now you are thinking your girlfriend will come, and then you are trying to pass the by. I'm like, okay, all right, so I'm okay. Make I just get the bunny now. So Jav now was now telling the girl, was now like drifting the conversation towards me, so that I would be like the guy that is interested. Tell me, man, I just played along. I just start like just gisting with the girl. So Jav now said to the girl, I thought I give him your number. I said, parade. Jav was now telling the girl to give me her number. So, oh man, no dragging, nothing. The girl just poop. She just give me the number. I'm like, hey, this one make you know be mommy water. And the girl fine. Girl fine. So I collected the number. Then the girl now says she had to go. She needs to like she's passing through a lot. Because the girl actually looks worried. Because while we started like having that conversation with the girl, I just really realized that the girl is, she just felt like, oh man, these guys are actually helping me out here, because she actually needed the conversation, sort of. So I collected the lady's number, and after Jeff's girlfriend came, and then they took the masa, and I took two that day. I ate the masa that day. I was like, masa is nice actually, but we still have the best masa in the world. So Elizabeth left us, and then we were going home. So I was telling Japheth, which kind parade be this? How you go just see girl like randomly? You could just start to talk to, and the girl, look at how easy she give us her number. Japheth now started parrying. Waiting the worry boys. Waiting the worry boys. If girl no give you number, when I go say she did form too hard to get. Waiting. As a guy chill now. He say, hey now, waiting be the problem with girls. If girl no give una number, when I go say she don't do too hard to get. Now the girl don't give una number. Waiting they worry una. Hey. I say, hey, which guy? I say, guy, no be fight now. Relax. He said, oh, yeah, waiting be your problem now. No be number you define. The guy don't give you number. Oh yeah. Oh man. Fast forward to everything because my time is up now. Fast forward to everything. The girl actually was going through breakup. Like she was heartbroken because I like actually called the girl and then I tried to engage her and I met her. Like in trying to spice up my staying in Gombe, I called her and then we met. I went like to meet her and then I realized the girl is hurt. She was hurting for some time and then she was not just feeling anything. I'm like, man, this is not the type of person I like to be with. Girl even gets more attitude like that. So I just like, but yeah, just what I'm trying to say is like now for guys, do you actually prefer like a girl, like just she just being open, like, or the girl that will just actually just try to whine you a little, just see more. I make I just test this guy patience, or the girl that will just be just so straight to you. At that point, I actually wanted a girl like to like, all right, try to resist, like show a low resistance and then let go. Not too much though. But then right now, oh man, if you just resist small, boom, I don't cut. I don't cut. There is no stain. There's not nothing. Life is too short for all of those things. So that was my like that's the little experience, my little NYC experience I wanted to share with you guys. So thank you for always supporting us. Thank you for always like pushing us. So follow us on all social media platforms. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. My name is Lemuel Knight and Culture Talk, Lando Podcast inside the store. I see you in a bit. Bye.